When you beat teams like Real Madrid in the semi-final, quarter-final of the Champions League, whoever you are, doesn't matter if you are Inter Milan, doesn't matter if you are AC Milan, doesn't matter if you are Chelsea, it does not matter what team you are. If you beat Real Madrid in a quarter-final or in the semi-final, you know what is next? You're going to win the Champions League. And that is a message I'm giving you today. No matter what, Real Madrid, I have seen this before, I have seen it enough, and I'm not surprised. Arsenal, a fantastic football club, hands up. And this is coming from a Chelsea fan. Arsenal Football Club are fantastic. I'm telling you the truth. I'm jealousy. I wish it was Chelsea. And do I want Arsenal to win the Champions League? As a Chelsea fan, no. As a Chelsea fan, I'm looking at Arsenal. I'm jealousy. I'm like, oh man, I wish that was me. You know? You know what I'm saying? I wish that was me. But I'm looking at the football level. Arsenal deserve to win the Champions League. And this is gonna not sound good from the Chelsea fans out there who are watching me. I'm talking about football, and I'm looking at as a fan, of football. Arsenal, they destroy Real Madrid, home and away. I have never seen Real Madrid so desperate. I have never seen Real Madrid so confused, so angry. I have never seen Real Madrid just lost their mind. You can tell from the kickoff, David Alaba lost control, and they tried to intimidate Arsenal. They tried to intimidate Arsenal A up to Z, but that did not work. And I love the spirit of Arsenal, and I love how Arteta control the boys, control the team, and tell them, look, we're going to Real Madrid. It's very intimidating up there. Just stick to the same thing. Stick to the same philosophy. You will win. And they beat Real Madrid twice. I really thought this is going to be one of those game at Real Madrid Stadium where Real Madrid come back and win 4-0. I was hoping that, but that's not enough. That was not enough. Real Madrid, yeah, you can't win everything. You can't win every season. Like, as Real Madrid fans, of course, they're going to be disappointed. But one thing is, how many Champions League you get? 16 Champions League. Even your cabinet cannot, it's enough, and you have to make another cabinet to fill more Champions League. But 16 Champions League, it's enough for now. So for them to get kicked out, if I was Real Madrid fans, of course, as I said, I'll be angry. Of course, my team did not do enough. But at the same time, I'm looking at where I'm coming from and what I've done. It's enough. You don't need all this Champions League every season. Sometimes you got to fall off, just like this. Every team deserves some errors. Every team deserves some bad games, some bad season. It is what it is, right? And Michael Arteta, Arsenal manager, he called Pep Guardiola. This is what the rumors coming to thank him. And he said, if it wasn't for Pep Guardiola, I won't be here. And I see Arsenal fans are angry about that. Why are you angry about it? He came from City. He was the assistant manager. And he learned football from Pep Guardiola. So why are you getting angry about it? So there's no time to get angry. That's his master in football, right? So he has all the right to call Pep Guardiola, to thank him, and to move forward. But I will say this again. Arsenal, they will win the Champions League. If there was a time, if there was a bloody time, it's this one. If you miss this Champions League, Arsenal, you'll never win it again. I'm saying the truth. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal are fantastic. They have no striker. Real Madrid, they have striker. Real Madrid, they got Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo. They got 3 guys up front. Lavish. I was shocked. It was shocking performance from Real Madrid. Absolutely shocking. I could not believe what I was looking. I could not believe what I was watching. You know, no pass in the midfield. The midfield could not hold the ball. Who is this guy from Arsenal? The Ghanaian guy, I forgot his name. I know his name, Pate. He was dominating the midfield. And to make matters worse, that goal, Arsenal man score, I was remembering that goal like Fernando Torres, because the counter-attack they made, and he was going with a solo ball, fast, running, and then he beat Thibaut Courtois. He scored 2-1 Arsenal. And from that point, it's done. It's over. It's over the morning. If I look now in the Champions League, Barcelona and Inter Milan, the only team I can see that they are very serious right now in the Champions League, Inter Milan. Maybe Barcelona, but they lost to Dortmund 3-1, and that's bad in this type of competition. You don't give up like that, you know. And I'm just saying. Now coming back to Real Madrid, something need to be fixed in Real Madrid, and I think Real Madrid need to sack Carlo Ancelotti. I think Carlo Ancelotti is done and is old, and I think it's done for him. You know, this is what I'm thinking, and this is what I can see. You guys look at you got your yourself stuff. You know what I mean, yourself stuff. Like, you got your own opinion about him. But tactically, he was outsmart by Arteta. Tactically, outsmart. And I will say this, if it wasn't for Thibaut Courtois, this game could have ended with so many goals. We saw the game at Emirates Stadium in London. That could have ended 6-0. And this one at Real Madrid could have ended a lot of goals. Arsenal could have scored a lot of goals. And they tried to intimidate Arsenal, and they closed the roof. You know, they tried to do everything in their power to intimidate Arsenal. Welcome to Real Madrid, blah, blah, blah. Did not work. Excuse me. And I've seen other Chelsea fans, they're very upset. Oh my goodness. They are very upset. Real Madrid did not beat Arsenal. Other Chelsea fans, they are not happy about it. And I do get it. I do. You know, you want Chelsea to have the Champions League, the only London team to have 2 Champions League, right? You want that, of course, But me, I'm not jealous. I cannot be jealous. Why? I'm saying I cannot be jealous with Arsenal. Look at the Chelsea owners. Cannot be jealous. We deserve this, what we're going through, because we did it to ourselves, right? We sold it to the American owner and all this blah, 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 right? It's a long story. I can't start talking about that. I've talked about that so many times. So, Arsenal go in the Champions League. And I think partly Chelsea fans, we deserve this, because we saw what the owners are doing and we didn't act, you know? Like, you have to look at the problem early, and then you act quickly before it gets worse. So I would say partly it's us, you know. We didn't act quickly, and now look at where we are. Fighting to be in the top 4 next season, fighting for the Champions League spot next season. Yeah. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, guys, what do you think about that? Because that was incredible from Arsenal. Very, very incredible. And yeah, looking forward to the final. I will say, if Inter Milan reach final of the Champions League, and this is Arsenal, I think Inter win it. I think Inter win it. And that's exactly what I want. And that's exactly what other Chelsea fans want, right? As a Chelsea fans, as I said, you don't want Arsenal to win. But in the football world, Arsenal deserve the Champions League trophy. So let's see what's going to happen. And I will see you soon. Subscribe. Thank you very much. Ha ha ha.